It rained for what seemed like was forever. The rain kept coming and coming, and raining and raining for what seemed like an eternity. We tried to come out and photograph some macro photography in the garden today, but it just would not cooperate to save the world. The buckets filled up, the water droplets came down, but eventually we did get a small break. The water droplets collected everything under the sun. Eventually it came a point to where we had to film on a separate day, and here we just had to give our plants a little drink. So we watered all the plants all over the garden. And eventually we had to come back, as you can see in the frame, and recreate those water droplets that we were so desperate to find. Had to have a little fun there. And today, here we are.
Good morning, guys. Jesse Adams here with Waffles Life Photo. Today, in case you can't tell, we're technically doing some gardening. But it's not exactly what you think it's going to be. Let's go. Now today is going to be a little bit unconventional, I guess you could say, in the photographic world. A lot of channels are going to be giving you tutorials and such, and I guess that's probably what we're going to be doing here, but I wanted to focus a little bit today on stuff we do outside of our portrait work at Waffles Life Photo. So today, we're going to be doing some macro photography. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but right here on the edge of this leaf here, we actually have a pepper plant here, a nice little bell pepper. I don't know if you can see that right here on the screen. We'll have to tweak that probably after this video is over, but right up here at the top, we have a little stink bug. Now this stink bug, I don't know, not very good at gardening, I'm going to be honest, but I have been able to grow a few tomatoes and such, but today we're going to just focus on the photographic side of our regular life. So let's do some macro photos. Now today we're going to be trying out some of our extension tubes. Now we don't technically have a macro lens, so we're just going to be using this as kind of a substitute, as like a general introduction into macro photography. In macro photography, you can technically use in some sense, a macro photography lens for portraits, like a 90mm or something. But today, we're just going to be using these bad boys, and we'll probably be using we'll either be using our 50mm lens to pair with this, or our lovely 70-200. Now for today's example, we're probably going to be shooting around the garden a little bit. We're going to shoot this little stink bug, and maybe if we can find a ladybug or something. Also with our lovely single marigold we got going on the tall plant. And we might get in on maybe some of these smaller flowers that we have, and maybe some of the Also, we're going to try to get in on some of these water droplets. We had to kind of recreate some of our water because it's not raining today, and we want to get some of those too, so good stuff. Now, in this particular example, I want to note that when we put an extension tube on a lens, it doesn't behave the same way that a lens normally would. And here's what I mean by that. If we're photographing, let's say, at 2.8 or 1.4, 1.8, something like that, that depth of field is already super shallow anyway. And because we're photographing something so small, in macro photography especially, that depth of field becomes even smaller. so it could almost be a speck, depending on what you're photographing. So, getting beat up. Anyway, so we're gonna open up the aperture because we're shooting at such a small target. We're gonna open up the aperture to like f8 or up, probably more like f11 or something, to really try to get all of the subject in focus. And we're probably gonna do that on several of these. I'm probably gonna do that on several of these images. So here we go. Now, while we're setting up this photo in particular, I want to make note that we're actually going to be shooting this in manual focus because our lovely SyncBug is so tiny. It's going to be kind of hard for that autofocus sometimes to find it. And in general, sometimes doing manual focus is easier for us to just do it ourselves. So let's have a look. Here we go. So because we're shooting on f11, I'll make sure that we get a nice sharp image because the bug himself might be moving or the leaves or something, so we don't want to have a super slow shutter speed. So we're going to have to jack that up and the ISO up to meet it. What we're going to do here actually is just shoot a single image. A lot of macro photography has layered images on it because the subject is so tiny. So we're going to try it just on a single image. Oh, also we're using a remote lens so that we don't have to touch the camera. Hey, by the way, I forgot to mention, also we've switched now to a 7200. This extension tube is actually part of a 3-part extension tube set, and so we are using a 20mm extension tube to go along with this. Thank you guys so much for joining us for another video right here on this lovely, lovely channel that we've made. I'll be honest, I really want to have this channel really show what my everyday life is like in a photographic way. So you know that photography really can be everywhere. Until next time, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click the like and subscribe button for this video and this channel. See you later. Peace. Bye. I want to get rid of all the bugs.